What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of The Nonsense Show, the new standard of news. So, what do we do here? I'm just gonna quick recap. It seems like controversy and drama is everywhere today. So, I've made it my mission to make sure none of that is here, unless it's funny, in a funny way. Alright? We just like to keep it light, keep it fun, keep it simple. That's what we do, alright? Anyway, what do we have on the agenda for today? What is on the docket? What will I be enlightening you with this fine day? Well, sir, madam, let's start it off. All right, let's get out of here, right? Okay, Damar Hamlin. Now, I myself personally don't really watch sports, but I have a lot of respect for athletes. The level of physical fitness that you have to be an athlete is just next level. Dedication, commitment, it is very obviously competitive to become a professional athlete, okay? What I really want to get into is not their ability to play the game, okay? We know they can play the game. They're professional athletes. It goes without saying they're good at playing whatever sport it is. I kind of just want to talk about just that general arena, I guess, of sports and how my good friend Damar Hamlin and that situation where he kind of died on the field just brings some things to light. Athletes' Damar Hamlin quote-unquote perspective didn't last long. So really, it's not even so much about him, just kind of, I guess, the wave of bullshit that was created as a result of people, trying to feel all warm and fuzzy. Do you see this right now? Do you see this? What are you doing, bud? All right, listen, you're killing me here. Just a minute. Now that we've taken care of the feline again, just can't get through one of these without my cat coming in. Entitled bastard. Okay, so here we go. This is from the Times if you want to check it out. So how was your Damar Hamlin This Puts Everything into Perspective week? Mine, unsurprisingly, was loaded with contradictions, with the exception of those Love for Damar t-shirts handed out so NFL sideline personnel could attest to their fealty in assorted sizes in front of TV cameras. But what most counted didn't appear on my TV screen. Saturday's early afternoon Michigan State men's basketball telecast on Fox was loaded with MSU supporters chanting ridicule, insults, and taunts at the visiting Wolverines. Must have missed that perspective memo. Next was Chiefs Raiders on ABC ESPN, where early in the first quarter, after sacking Raider QB Jarrett Stidham, DT Chris Jones performed a ridiculous All About Me dance that left him about 30 yards from the play. But why would Jones, a 7-year pro, know any better now than before Hamlin's heart and game stopper? Double entendre. Very nice. On ABC ESPN, guess what the pandering trio of Steve Levy, Gasbag, Dan Orlovsky, it actually says that. It says Gasbag, Dan Orlovsky, and no one home Louis Riddick said about Jones's self-aggrandizement minutes into the first game after Hamlin was saved. Nothing. Same pandering booth silence as before. We were told that Hamlin's national near-death episode puts everything into perspective. Not even a gentle suggestion that this game, on this day, was a good time to say, cool it. Save it for the mirror. Sunday it grew worse. After Steelers LB Alex Highsmith sacked Browns QB Deshaun Watson, Highsmith was on his back when teammate DeMarvin Leal bent to perform mock CPR on Highsmith, as if Highsmith was in coronary arrest. What was going on in Leal's Texas A&M educated, socialized, full scholarship head? I think that's enough of that. So, it comes as no surprise to me that people don't really give a shit, They cared for like 5 minutes when it was happening, and I'm gonna be honest, even if he had died, people would have been upset. But after a week, people would have been like, okay, whatever. I mean, I don't even know if it would have been a week the way that information is now. So it's just amazing to me that this person who wrote this article doesn't understand that. Like, this isn't the first time this has happened. This person is saying this like this is the situation, like it's some revelation to who is this? Who is this self-righteous? Phil Mushnick. Yeah, by Phil Mushnick. Well, Phil, let me tell you, buddy, this is not new. This is not new. You know, they're over here doing this with their right hand, and then over here with their left hand, you know what I'm saying? This is not new. I don't understand why he is surprised by this. Athletes' Damar Hamlin perspective didn't last long. No, I don't think it was there to begin with. You know, people like a fuzzy story. They just do. You know, fuzzy stories are nice. They make you feel warm and fuzzy. But again, there's no real deep change there. It's just kind of another form of entertainment. So I don't know. I don't know, Phil. What did you think was going to happen here, bud? Do you think the world was gonna unite and sing Kumbaya? Like, yeah, okay. You know, I mean, there's wars going on in other countries. You think this dude having a fucking heart attack on the football field is gonna suddenly heal the world? Like, you know, come on. Like, I just don't understand why someone would believe that to even be a possibility. You know what I mean? So this person is just upset, self-righteously angry, because no one has seen the wisdom in this event that has never happened in the history of humanity before. Has the humankind had an opportunity to become so enlightened and self-aware as when Damar Hamlin died on the football field? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. This is the same old, bro. It's the same old. All right? What are you getting so mad about? It's gonna be fine. All right? Just relax. It's gonna be fine. Anyway, I just don't understand what the problem is. You know, it's just people being people. It's people being people. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. Something will happen next week, and the week after that, and the week after that, and you know, all these perspectives will continue to change, and nothing will change, and it'll all do the same. You know, until eventually something actually does change. That's how it works. That's how it works. We have all these little changes that, like, super obvious changes when nothing actually changes, and then we have like this thing that's kind of happening in the background, and then all of a sudden, boom, something really changes. So yeah, this is nothing new. Just chill out, Phil. All right. So let's go ahead and push it on here. What do we got next? Let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, what's this? Enter fingerprints does not match. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, let's talk about that. Now, I, for one, can really relate to this here, okay? This is something you really need to know, okay? This is why you come to this show, is because this information, you can't get this anywhere else. You know, this is what's going to get you through life, all right? Remember that as I go into this story. So this customer, who is a frequenter of Starbucks, says now they're charging for light ice. Customer says she was charged for light ice at Starbucks in Target. I haven't read this story, but if this is true, this is ridiculous. How are you going to charge someone for ice? Let's get into it. Let's see what it's all about here. A user on TikTok has gone viral after claiming they were charged for asking for light ice in their drink at a Target Starbucks. In a video with over 1.1 million views as of Saturday, TikTok user Mariah claims she made the discovery after a stop at Starbucks during a small little Target trip, just a little bop, boop, bop, bop, boop, boop, boop. Asked for light ice, and now they're charging for light ice, which makes no sense. Fucking crazy. It doesn't make any sense. She wrote in the text overlaying the video, "What is this? This is Sparta!" Okay. This isn't the first time that Starbucks has been accused of charging more for light ice. These fuckers are at it. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you. You want that ice for free? No, you don't. No ice for you, my friend. You pay for the ice, yes. Though the policy appears inconsistent depending on the location. In a discussion following a viral video about Starbucks upcharging customers, a user claimed they would charge 60 cents for light ice. Another discussion on the topic on Reddit spurred a range of claims, with some saying they never been charged for light ice, while others claim they would charge anywhere from 30 cents to $1 after asking for less, no ice, not even more, less ice. They get charged more for less. It's not quality these days, kids. Tomfoolery, if you ask me. It's a fugazi, is what it is. One potential reason for this, as TikTokers speculated, is the extra product needed to fill a full cup when someone asks for light ice. We literally ask for light ice, so we have more than 2 sips. Obviously, a user noted. They're charging for the extra product they have to use to even out the drinks, since you aren't getting the normal serving of ice they use to measure their drinks, you son of a bitch. Blame it on the people who were like, order your grande drink with no ice and ask for a venti cup of ice on the side. I don't even know what any of that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. These are all quotes that people were saying. Okay, here we go. Thankfully, thank God. Thankfully, it seems the practice of charging extra for ice is not yet universal, as many users claimed they had not shared Mariah's experience at their local Starbucks. I call bullshit, Mariah. I don't know, Mariah. I don't know if I believe you. I think you might just want some attention. I don't know. I don't know about it, buddy. That said, many lamented the seemingly ever-increasing cost of drinks at the chain. Well, yes. Wow. You actually did that, huh? I can't believe it. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm interrupting myself. I have 2 cats, right? And I have like this little duct that my one cat climbs through, which he's doing right now, as a matter of fact. My other cat is not exactly graceful. His ass is like sticking on his couch right now. It's hilarious. There he is. So him, that's Stormy. I guess he wanted to come in. I have the door closed, okay? He wanted to come in. So he climbed up through there. Now that's Jasper. He is the pioneer. He's been doing that. He's an old hand at it, okay? And I'm guessing he wanted to learn how to do it. So he approached him and said, "Hey, I want to get in there. I know he's in there. I need to get in there. What do I do?" And he said, "Follow me, and everything shall be made clear to you, my child." And you know what he did? He fucking followed him. And here he is. Jumped right over, just jumped right down. I actually put that there for him specifically so Jasper could get back up. But Stormy used it the other way. So, again, door is closed. Doesn't matter. No door will stop these two. They will do whatever they damn well please. And they are a force of nature to be reckoned with. And I will pray to God that I don't see my destruction at either of their hands. My grande vanilla latte costs $5.45 now, a user claimed. I freaked out. I ordered a grande shaken brown sugar latte with sweet cream. It was like $7.45. Exclaimed another. I was in such shock I couldn't even enjoy it. My grande was $9.28 the other day. Stated another TikToker. My jaw dropped. We've reached out to Starbucks via email and Mariah via TikTok. Comment. Fuck that up there a little bit. All right. That's it. That's the end of the story. So apparently people are upset. You know, they're upset. They're upset that their lattes are becoming more expensive. In fairness, it's a little stupid if they actually are charging for light ice. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy as hell. I understand the inconvenience, but you're doing less. It's just like instead of doing the just do and that's it. Done. That's it. Problem solved. Let's go ahead and press onward here. What do we got? Ooh. Warner Brothers Discovery weighs sale of music catalog. Now, I'm just going to give you the kind of the brief overview here. So, Warner Brothers Discovery, obviously Warner Brothers, the company, are considering selling their entire music catalog. Now, they have a record label, and they're considering selling all of that. It's valued at $1 billion. Apparently, they're in a lot of debt. And they merged, I want to say, with Discovery, because it's Warner Discovery now, in order to kind of keep both of them from going under. So now, what are they going to do? Is they're going to sell one of their biggest assets, to bail them out. Okay, great. So next time you need to get bailed out, you don't even have the royalties from the music that you don't own anymore to help with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you need to be the president or CEO of a corporation to see how stupid that is? I don't understand. Like, is there something that I'm missing? Like, the only thing, this is the only thing that I'm thinking. Is that maybe they sell it to somebody, like a stopgap kind of deal, with plans of improving their financial situation, and then once they do, they buy it back. But there's no guarantee that that's even possible. You know, that they're going to be in a position to do that. So I don't know. They would really have to like work with somebody that they pretty much like own but don't own. You know, like kind of like they own them, but on paper, like they're their own entity or something like that. But like, oh yeah, we're gonna sell this to you. You're gonna buy this, and then when we're ready, we're gonna buy it back. At like a markup, of course. For some amount. That's the only logical thing that I could think of in that situation. If you're just selling it just to sell it, just to we need money. That's the most short-sighted shit I've ever. That's just so stupid. It's so stupid. How do you do that, man? It's so dumb. What would you do? Would you do that if you had something that was generating money like year over year in one of the most popular industries in the world? Would you just sell it? You have years, decades of music. Popular music that's only going to get more valuable as time goes on because. Prince isn't making any more songs. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson's done. So what are you doing right now? It's just the fuck, bro. Stupid. Anyway, that's all. I had to touch on that because that's ridiculous. Would you do that if you were in that position? What would you do? What would you do? And what the hell do you think is going on here? These guys are apparently just shitting the bed all over the place anyway. I'll have to get into that a little bit more in another episode, but right now I'm pushing it a little bit longer. I'm pushing it a little long already, so yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Just keep it on moving. I can go ahead and skip this. I was going to talk a little bit about Biden with the shit found in his room with the secret documents, but I'm going to be totally honest. It's too much like politics, and I really don't give a shit. I have no political view. I just think it's funny, but I don't even want to give the impression that I really give a shit. So, outside of it just being hilarious that they found these documents at his house, and he probably forgot that shit was there. Anyway, I got nothing else to say about it. Let's go ahead. All right, Ezra Miller, this fucking guy. I don't understand how this fucking dude is still a thing. I don't know how he is in anything right now. This guy is fucking apparently has been grooming females, right? But nobody talks about that. And he's still got all these movies. I don't understand how he's able to do that. It doesn't make any sense to me. And right now he's got he just pled guilty to a fucking Vermont burglary where he broke into somebody's house wasted. And the movie date is moved up. I think they actually just signed him for like a longer time too. I think they're actually going to be giving him more movies. So I don't understand. I don't get it. Fucking weirdo, man. I used to like his shit. I did. Like he was in what the fuck was that name of that movie? It's the Harry Potter series, but the Fantastic Beasts. He was really good in that. Like I think in the first one, um, I like both of those. I like the first two were really good. The third one was a little stupid to me, but I liked the first two quite a bit, and I thought he was great in it. And then when I saw all this stuff about him, and I was like, dude, this dude's a fucking scumbag. I just stopped. I couldn't get into it. That's kind of what I was saying the other day about like not being able to separate an artist from their work. You know what I mean? Like seeing stuff like this, I was like, it just makes me not even want to watch anything with him in it. Like I'm just like, this guy is a scumbag. I don't want to support this dude. He's got these teenagers at his ranch that grooming them. But again, I don't know. He's still making movies. It's crazy to me. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'll go ahead and I'll take the felony breaking and entering. Now, what is that actually that it was? Let's see. Flash star Ezra Miller avoids jail with plea deal for unlawful trespass. Yeah, I'm just going to read the cliff notes. Ezra Miller agreed to take a plea deal to avoid jail time related to an incident in which he allegedly stole alcohol from a neighbor's home in Vermont. Under the deal, the Flash actor agreed to plead guilty to unlawful trespass, a misdemeanor, and will serve 1 year probation and pay a $500 fine. Despite Miller's multiple legal problems, Warner Brothers Discovery has nonetheless stuck with the actor ahead of the June release of The Flash. It's just crazy, and it's like, how? I don't understand. And then it's like everything else got swept under the fucking rug. Like what the fuck? I just don't get it. I don't understand it. That shit was happening. Or whatever. It is what it is, man. I don't give a fuck. I don't know this fucking person from nothing. It's just the double standard to me is insane. Must be nice to be a celebrity. And then again, they're smoking celebrities left and right, so I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is. Alright. Well, cool. Ezra, thanks, bro. Thanks, buddy. You've I don't know what you've done. You've done something. You've done something. You've reminded me why fuck, I don't know what he's done. Ezra, you've reminded me that it takes all types, to make the world go round. Every time I see a fucking psychopath who likes to do crazy shit, I gotta remind myself, it takes all types. Some people like to go bowling. Some people like to snowboard. Some people groom little girls. It's just all a matter of, roll the dice, really. You know what I mean? So, Ezra, buddy, I appreciate you. Oh, you are a good guy. Good man. And, that's it. That's all it is. I gotta say, though, he was so good as the Flash. He's so good as the Flash. I loved his Flash, man. I really do. I'm actually looking forward to I'm looking forward to the movie. I'll watch that shit. I'll still watch that shit. I never said I boycott it. I just said I have a hard time separating it. You know what I'm saying? I'll still watch it. I'm just being honest here. Obviously, nobody gives a shit because he's still in the fucking thing. So, they'll look at me. I'm just watching it. I'll see what Flash is up to here. Oh, Flashy, old Miller Flasharunas. You know what I mean? Out there crushing it, killing it in the game, right, Flashy? All right, bud. Let's just keep it up. Thanks. All right, guys. I do believe that's it for today. I hope we kept it nonsense enough for you. You know what I'm saying? If not, I don't know. I don't know how we can keep it any more nonsense than that. Thank you so much again for coming by. I appreciate it. If you like this, if you enjoy it, hit the little bell, subscribe, like, comment. That's what it's all about, Community, man. Community. Feeling the love, feeling the vibe. But really, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for coming by. My name is Jason, and I will see you next time. Fucking cat still going at it out here. All right, I'm coming, Stormy. Just relax.